Hello everyone, today is April 21st, it's Saturday, and it's been about a week I think since my last update of the seedlings in the house here. So let me show you what I got. There is some substantial growth on some of these things, so you've been warned. Alright, the overview of the growing area. Excuse the way the lights are sitting. I did that just so I could shoot the video so you could see things a little bit better. Normally they're right down on top of everything. But anyway, let's start right in the front here. These are actually a variety of tomato that didn't come up, or not didn't come up. The same variety of tomato didn't come up when I did my seeding, if you remember that a few weeks back. But these are the same type. I believe they're a cherry type of tomato. So I seeded a couple more and potted them up. So they're maybe 3 weeks behind everything else, but at least I'll have some of the cherry instead of losing all of them. And here's just a spider plant. And here are my peppers. This, for instance, is a cayenne. They're getting some nice height on them. They're starting to branch out a little bit. Hopefully that's not too blurry. And they're all doing fairly well. The eggplant, I think those might be some of the biggest changes. Look how big that is. I mean, they're getting, some of these are looking real nice and healthy. Some of them are looking healthy, but the stems are a little crooked. Hopefully they'll straighten out once they get out in the garden. Now the tomatoes, these things are growing like mad. I don't really understand why they're growing so much, but I mean, they're getting some height on them. I'd rather them stay this tall but get stocky, but you kind of can't control it. I have the lights as low as I can on them, and they still want to push them every day. But you know, you got different. I'm trying to think of these here. These 6 anyway are black cherry. I know that. You can tell the difference between these right there. This and SI. I have everything kind of abbreviated. SI. I'm not sure what that stands for. Then I have some over here. I think these are some early Annas. But all the tomatoes are doing fairly well. And even back there, my okra's hanging on. And then these here, these are my hot peppers. I'm not sure really why they're not getting as tall. Maybe the different type of seeding tray that I put them in. But I don't know. Move over here. Here's some, what do we got here? This is some pak choi, which is coming along fairly nicely. Here I have some, what are these? I think this is some cabbage. Over here, as you get into the cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. I mean, those are some nice looking transplants, if I may say so myself. The ones in the back, same deal. They're looking really great. Hopefully within about 2 weeks I'll have these out in the garden. And here are just a couple perennials that I'm doing. And then here's just an odd tomato that I had left. Oh, my artichoke. Hopefully I can check those 2 out. This thing here is really getting big, which I'm very happy about actually. Both the 2 seeds that I was given came up and are doing well. Again, more peppers, and yeah. So my onions are outside right now. I'll be planting them hopefully within a week. I just didn't have any room in here, and what I'm actually doing is I have to start some things, some of my pumpkins, some of my squash, cucumber, and I know a lot of people just start them right in the soil, which is what I did last year, but I'm really hoping to get an early crop. So I'm going to start a couple trays total, you know, with pumpkins and gourds and all that, just to see what happens. If they don't take well, guess what? I'm only at a couple dollars and maybe an hour, a couple hours of time, and I'll just have enough seed left over just to direct seed right back into the garden. As well as things like with the cucumbers, I only want to maybe do, I don't know, 15, 20 starts, and then the rest will be direct seeded, just to have some early ones, and then you direct seed some, and I'll probably even wait until midsummer to direct seed some more, so I can even have some in the fall once all the tomatoes are finishing up. But yeah, so basically that's the overview. I'm very happy with how things are going. I will be moving some of these starts, the cole crops, over to the other side of the house. I have to get a little station set up because, as you see here, as I mentioned, I don't have any room to start anything. And this room here is the warmest in the house. It's, you know, nice and humid in here from all the I think it's transpiration from the plants. But anyway, very happy how everything's going. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite is of these, and maybe your least favorite. Alright, remember to leave some comments and subscribe. Thanks for watching.